Welcome back to another episode of 2 Minutes to Go podcast. I'm your host, Darian Jackson.
And I'm Jax Gregory.
Welcome back. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is episode 3. And we're going to be getting into more sports today. What we got?
Well, to start off, we got the 4th and goal, some football.
Oh, you already know what I'm finna start with then.
What?
I want to know if you're really about it. That man, Mac Jones.
What about him? He had 3 passes, 23 yards.
In a dub.
Okay, it wasn't because of him.
40, what was it, like 46 possessions? That man threw did 46 plays or something like that? Something crazy. And only
43 handoffs.
And 43 out of 46 were just...
So it
was running.
He wasn't the reason they won.
I mean, I'm sure he
threw
was
3 passes.
But who does that?
Bill Belichick. The greatest coach of all time. Any quarterback could throw 3 passes and run it that many times, no win.
But in a window?
In that weather, there's nothing else you can do. You see the kicks, the field goals?
You know what them wins was
ridiculous. Yeah, you can't really pass.
But they said that was the first time since 74. 1974.
For what? Since like that many
passes? Fewest passes in.
I mean, there's a passing league now, so like.
And that man ran it. And beat the Bills.
Mm-hmm. In Buffalo.
So, but I mean, they are the Patriots though.
Yeah, but.
I
didn't expect the Patriots to be this good. It's just Bill Belichick. He is, with any new young quarterback or anything, he's gonna make it work. He always has.
7-game win streak. You know they always been running the AFC. So the question is you consider them now like Super Bowl contenders now?
I mean, I guess you have to, but I still think there's no way they would be like.
I mean, they still gotta play the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to play the Chiefs anyway. I mean,
Belichick's beat the Chiefs before, so like I wouldn't put it past them. And the Ravens, I think they beat the Ravens. I don't know. They're in a weird spot because I really don't think they don't seem like they have that good of a team, but then they just keep winning and winning. But again, it's Belichick.
I think it's one of the things where they got like a lot of what's it called? They got all the pieces to the puzzle that they need to win, and everybody's just very much playing their role. And I mean, at this point in the season. You would think that they would have that.
It's kind of like the Cavs, but they're better than the Cavs are in their sport. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the win streak.
Nobody
but I don't think
them to be that good.
Excuse me, I don't think the Patriots aren't as young though.
No, they're not. No.
I don't think they would be as young in that experience. But it's like they making it happen. 7 games in a row. I mean, you gotta see them. You gotta put them in that conversation.
Yeah, you have to.
They might win it. But again, they still got to play the Chiefs, who've already won one and have already been in this position with 3
Belichick's
times.
won a bunch though, so he knows.
Oh yeah.
It's just up to Mac Jones. Yeah.
Tom Brady has
if Mac Jones is gonna perform in the playoffs.
Think about how that would be if they win with this. QB.
I think if it's watch it be the Buccaneers and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It's a storybook, NFL scripted.
Think the Buccaneers gonna be there again? They going back to back?
Probably. They'll play the Patriots. Patriots will beat them somehow. Belichick will retire after beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Oh, so you think that's just a perfect story?
Uh-huh.
The person that I had once before helped me get all these rings in the past, and I gotta beat him.
Then he won, and then I gotta play him, and then he's gonna win, and then he's gonna retire.
So what you think Tom Brady gonna do?
He'll keep playing. He's gonna play till he's 55.
That's ridiculous. That man is really he's in there real deep.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way.
He's got a good enough team around him to keep winning, so I don't see.
He's already won one.
Yeah.
Who says he can't go back to back?
He's done it before.
All you gotta do is just do the same thing you guys did before.
Mm-hmm.
Just run it back. Just win, and they're winning games again. But another season, only Tom Brady could turn the franchise around like that in the first year, and now he's trying to I can go back to back, and don't let him get number 8.
Yeah, I think it'd be 8.
That's
unheard of.
What kind of story he had, all because someone got hurt and he never left. Someone got hurt, he got his time to shine, and that man never stopped. So I mean, who we got coming up, man? Because I'm about to say the city of the Browns ain't played. Browns ain't played.
They had a bye week. Yeah, they play the Ravens again, which I told you Pittsburgh was going to play them closer and beat them, and they beat them by 1.
You did. But we still, we do got to play the Ravens again, ain't it?
Yeah. And I don't think it's going to be as close this time.
No, I don't.
Because we were that close and we had 4 picks.
We were at, no, they was at home, ain't it, when they played? So we're going to be at Baltimore this year.
No, we're going to be at home.
Oh, they was at Baltimore then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Nah, I don't even think even here.
But for us to be that close, Lamar had to throw 4 interceptions, and he's not going to do that again. Yeah, he's not going to do that again.
And that was the first time in his career so far that he's threw 4 interceptions.
Maybe, I don't know. I just don't think the Browns are going to win this week.
I mean, regardless of the fact is our playoff dreams are gone.
Almost. There's still hope. We can still win the division.
What is your hope, man?
We can still win the division.
Well, we like
the division's so even.
We 6-6.
We're only like a game and a half, 2 games back of first place. And we still have to play everybody else in our division once again.
We have the toughest schedule coming up.
Yeah, we do.
So it's like,
but they could do it.
Again, every time we talk about this, we talked about this for like the last month.
I just have
we gotta. What's it called? We cannot lose. We have to be perfect to just.
Now we have to be perfect.
We had to be perfect 3 games ago.
Yeah, there was wiggle room, but it would have been nice to be perfect 3 games ago, but.
Like we can't.
Now we actually have.
We can't afford to just.
No, now we have to be perfect.
You know what? It's good that you here because you believe in the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in the Browns, but I'm facing reality.
I don't like reality.
Call me Stephen A. Smith. It's like, no, I'm playing. Don't do that. I was like, I got a question. Do you want to say what you were gonna say earlier with Mac Jones?
What? No.
No, I ain't think so for real. I'm about to say, because a lot ain't been. I think that was actually like really the highlight of what was popping off in the NFL.
Yeah, Odell had another touchdown.
Oh, he's just warming up.
It was Jacksonville, so.
Man, I mean, he's just warming up. He's in a new situation, new team.
Yeah, Stafford's a very good quarterback.
Coming off the injury, then coming with us in Cleveland, probably wasn't the best fit coming back because the system probably kind of scooted him out after the year that they had last year. Now he's back in the whole other
The offense
environment.
isn't built for like a number 1 receiver because it's a run-first team, so.
But no, they throw. This man is.
Yeah, the Rams throw the most in the league, I'm pretty sure.
Well, he gonna continue to get them. He gonna get his touchdowns.
Good for him.
Get his numbers though.
Good for him.
So we're gonna see next year. Yeah, because nobody want to talk about OBJ, man.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even want to talk about OBJ. You just kind of ruled him out.
Mm-hmm.
You was sick of him, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
I don't know why, bro.
Cause
we don't even be really know. We just be.
No, I
guessing.
know. I don't guess.
Talk your cheese then.
No, I've gone over this multiple times.
Nah.
The team, even though they're losing right now, I understand, but it's because their quarterback is hurt. He's hurt. I don't know why Stefanski isn't being the bigger man and just saying, yo, you need to sit down. Like, I don't care if Baker's saying I can play. No, you're the coach. You see, everybody that's watching the games sees Baker is not healthy. So sit him down and just rest him until he's healthy.
I mean,
but no, he just keeps
saying. I'm gonna be like, bro, just 1 game.
He just sit him like something.
Yeah,
everybody can see.
Yeah.
And we're paying our backup quarterback like a lot of money.
Everybody in that league make a lot of money.
So play him. He's more than capable of winning like a couple games, and just let Baker get healthy. Because when he's healthy, he showed us last year what he could do with this team. But. I mean, what do I know? I'm just sitting here.
Think about it. If your star player's looking you in your face like, Coach, I got this. Unless I feel like if the athletic trainer doesn't tell him, like, no, he can't run.
Week in and week out, as a coach in a front office, you should be able to look at him playing and some of the throws he misses or how he's literally limping across the field and be like, yo, we have to sit you down like this week. Like, you got to just rest some more. Like, just for the sake of the team, not even just for the sake of him. But still, keep him healthy. Don't end his career on some like fluke leg injury that happens because you're playing him while he's hurt.
I'm about to say that part, especially in the middle of the season like this, where it's like, and we might make it, but if we don't, I feel like if we just don't, you might as well just not play Baker for like the rest of the season for real. Or at least like keep him out for like 2 games, especially if we ain't got like no playoff hope.
Yeah. Oh,
Sit
then
him
don't
out.
play him. Yeah,
Don't play him.
Don't risk the injury.
Like
Unless you want to get rid of him. That.
I mean, if you want him to be your quarterback next year,
Yeah.
you gotta sit there.
And like I said before, if it's not Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, and if Deshaun Watson doesn't get his case cleared, I'll stick with Baker.
But that's really like 2 months from now. February? Something deep like that? I mean,
around there, yeah.
Hey, if you're on the market, you're on the market. I wouldn't be opposed to taking that man at all. That's a young talent.
No, because those 3 quarterbacks are much better than Baker Mayfield. But those are also 3 elite level quarterbacks. You don't just find elite level quarterbacks. Baker's a good quarterback, not elite, but he's good. And then people were like, I can't take it.
He said, I just can't take it. Man, you know what?
The Lions got their first win.
You right.
They beat the Vikings.
It only took them 9 losses and 1 tie.
10 losses and a tie. 1-10-1.
1-10 and that's 1-10-1.
Last second touchdown pass from Goff.
Yeah, they definitely wasn't supposed to win that game.
The fans were treating it like a Super Bowl. It was awesome.
I mean,
good for Detroit. They
you literally witness your team fight hard every game, but just couldn't make
Detroit.
it.
Yeah, good for them.
And they finally win. It's like, think about it like this: when we had that 0-16 season, bet you if we would have got our first win, we would have been through the roof.
Oh yeah, because the year before that we won 1-15. And we won on Christmas Eve against the Chargers. I'll never forget it. They missed a field goal and we won. And the whole stadium was going crazy.
Yeah, they over there acting like they kids in a candy store.
Good for Detroit. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, it's about time they got to win because it's hard. Like, think about if they really pulled up.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically they couldn't even have gone 0-16 because they got a tie.
So 0-16-1 would look so bad. That's like worse than 0-17.
Oh, they do play 17 this year.
Yeah.
I'm about to say
that's like even worse.
Yeah, at least we didn't lose.
Yeah.
We tied with somebody.
Yeah.
Man, forget that, man. We jumping right into full court press.
Yes, sir.
So, rumors have it, Damian Lillard wants to play with Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
What you think about that? That would be wrong.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't want to give up C.J. McCollum. And he would have to go.
C.J. has a lot of offense. Ben Simmons has a lot of defense and playmaking.
Well, C.J. can play make too, though. He was a point guard first.
No,
coming
I know
out of college
that.
and everything.
They need defense more than everything. I don't know. I like the other one better, the Jaylen Brown one, but Celtics.
JB.
I think him and Dame would be very good together.
I mean, at this point,
because he can score like CJ, maybe a little under CJ, but he can stick way better defense. I think they would just mesh way better. And the other person was Aaron Gordon. Who wants to play with Aaron Gordon? Why is that even an option?
He got to stay at Denver because it's like where he's at right now. I think that system will fit him much better. Jaylen Brown to Portland would be like, I don't ever even like saying certain players like, oh, he can score just like them. Like, no, he can put the points up like them because nobody really plays the same. So it's like, well, Jaylen Brown has to offer like, yeah, he's a good two-way player, offensively, defensively, but playing with Damian Lillard, that would be nice because it's like, again, Damian's still gonna be the leader and he's bringing on Jaylen Brown, who's already an all-star, who's been an all-star.
He's been in the playoffs just like Dame.
He's been in the playoffs multiple times. He's even been in a Eastern Conference Finals twice. They did one with IT when IT got hurt, and then they did the other one when Kyrie got hurt.
Yeah, when Kyrie got hurt.
When Gordon was out that season. So it was like he's been this close like multiple times. And matter of fact, they was in the conference finals in a bubble, I think. They played the because I remember
Heat?
Yeah, they lost to the Heat.
Were they in the I don't even remember.
Yeah, because I remember the second round was Milwaukee and Miami, and it was the Raptors and the Celtics. And because remember the Celtics swept the Sixers in the first round. They beat the Raptors in 7, and then they lost to Miami. They might have got swept because Miami in the bubble was sweeping one game. Probably, like, they've been to 3 conference finals, and Jaylen Brown has been in the league for what, 5 years now? He was in 2016. Oh, but we're going into 2022 though, and he got drafted in 16. So yeah, he's like probably like a 6-year player. Probably this might be his like 5th or 6th season. So it's like he's been to 3 conference finals. Damian Lillard has only been to 1. And that was the, 2018 year? 2019?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, because right after they made it like that, they've been in the 8th seed, like, every year after that. The bubble, get 5 games to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, 6 games to the
Nuggets.
So it's like, having someone like Jaylen Brown, who's obviously been a lot further in the playoffs than anybody on that Portland team, because
Larry Nance went to the finals.
Larry Nance has
He didn't do anything in the finals, but
he went to the
there.
front. He was there. He put his name on there. He was there. They got the trophy with his picture on the side for winning out the conference. But like, I think that would be an interesting move. But I feel like the way that CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard play together, it's like it's not their fault. It's like you're not putting nobody around.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
but
you've had this duo for years. This was Darius Garland and C.J. McCollum before them, and that's what the Cavs are trying to do is give them really 2 backcourt guards. They're what Garland and C.J. were like. I said C.J. Garland and Sexton are 6'1", 6'2"?
6'1", 6'1", I think.
C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard are like 6'2" apiece? 6'2",
I think
6'3"?
CJ's a little taller.
6'3". I mean, like they're not the tallest guards in the league. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like a Steph Curry. 6'2" with a 6'7" Klay Thompson.
The East is a lot easier than the West. At least it was when they were playing.
The West has always been difficult, though.
Yeah.
The West always had some heat on that side. But it's like you've never given Portland or a superstar like, they say like they're wasting Damian Lillard's prime years in Portland.
Yeah.
You're not giving him anybody. Like, I do think him and CJ are a beautiful start, but you've had this duo for 5 years running since, CJ got drafted in 13 and Damian Lillard in 12, and it's like they really started playing really well together probably in, 2015 or something. Who have you given them since then? You get Enes Kanter as a big man. Marcus Aldridge was already gone. Nurkic, even Nurkic is a good player. Nurkic is even good for them, but, you need somebody else. You need, now, I ain't gonna lie. If this was Carmelo Anthony before the Thunder.
Oh, yeah.
That version of Carmelo, before the Rockets, maybe that Carmelo would have probably been able to help them out. Because at this point, Golden State is taking off already. So that would have been, because around this time, KD is still with the Thunder. So maybe that would have been a 3-team type of, trade. And then there was a lot of rumors that KD in the past was trying to, we knew he was going to leave. I'm like, bro, he better go to Portland. What better point guard to play with than Damian Lillard if you want to beat somebody like Steph Curry? They both got range. They both shoot it faithfully. They both get hot, do different things, can put up the same numbers. Kevin Love, we were trying to get him out. And he was talking about he wanted to go back home.
Home
is Portland.
That could have worked.
Home was Portland for him. You know what I'm saying? Home is Portland. And it was play with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. That would have been raw. Especially him coming off of a championship after LeBron leaves. But no, he's just been a bum. But then when he want to play with the Cavs, then somehow he dropping 20.
Yeah, now that we're good again, he's trying again.
So I don't know. Ben Simmons got to figure something out with those type of trades. They're going to be looking in big markets for him to.
I think it's the Sixers. They just don't want to do anything because they're asking for too much of a price for Ben Simmons.
I mean, but Ben Simmons got a big contract. He literally just signed that contract, and he's still got 4 or 5 years to go.
They want 2 or 3 first-round picks, a superstar with it.
First of all, no.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
Now, if you want C.J. McCollum, that's not bad because Tyrese Maxey, your point guard, is going to be on the rise the more you play with him, and he's playing well. You know what I'm saying? He was the first rookie in that franchise to drop 39 or something. He's put up 20. He's put up 20 balls. He's still giving you anywhere between 4 or 6 assists. So he's still developing. It's only his second year. Give him C.J. McCollum, and then you still got Seth Curry. So you still got more shooters around you, and you still got Danny Green.
Yeah.
So now you got 3 more. Now you got 3 shooters, and Tobias Harris can still shoot the 3 ball. Joel Embiid can shoot the 3 ball. And then
Furkan off the bench.
Yeah, and Tyrese Maxey, because y'all really can light it up with one guard like that, and CJ McCollum brings 20 plus to the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's one of the players that you be I think he could have been an all-star at least twice. But it's hard in the West when you got at that time when you have players like Steph,
Harden,
Clay, and your own teammate with James Harden, and you got Klay Thompson, and it's like Russell Westbrook. Like that's
it's a lot.
You can't touch that. So him being a superstar, but he's also he's like $100 million type of player still.
Yeah.
So it's like
even Devin Booker too.
DB, like come on now, that's hard. Donovan Mitchell rising.
Yeah.
John Moran is only going to get bigger. So it's like take him to the East.
I mean that's how Rudy Gay was. Rudy Gay should have been an All-Star at least twice.
Yeah, like a defensive player, and then put it like this: like you put C.J. McCollum on the East. Who on the East as a shooting guard besides James Harden, well, unless you want to classify him as the 2 still, because he's running the 1. Besides James Harden, I almost forgot Chris Paul. Another guard you was gonna try to make it over, but other than you got Bradley Beal,
Jimmy Butler considered a shooting guard or a small forward,
anything like that. Like you got I think the All-Stars now are been like positionless.
Yeah.
And the thing how it once was.
Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton is a rising star, been an all-star once or twice, I believe, already. So it's like, who's going to be a better guard on the East, though?
Jaylen Brown.
All right, so you got, put it like this. So you got JB, Bradley Beal,
James
Harden, yeah.
Chris Middleton.
And that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
But Jaylen Brown was an all-star.
Jimmy Butler.
Nah, he's probably going to be the 3 because Tyler Hero or Duncan Robinson is probably hitting on one of those. But even then, like, there's not going to be too many players that still... Because CJ get buckets on anybody, for real.
Trae Young.
And young guard coming up. So it's like, it's only going to get harder by adding him with
it's hard. It's
this team.
Like, he should be an all-star, then you name all those guys, and you're like, wait, no, those guys.
Like, his numbers, there's a lot of players' numbers that speak, like, that's why we say they're superstars.
I mean, when Kyrie's playing Kyrie,
please come back, my boy.
Darius Garland.
DG gonna make it happen. DG gonna make it happen. Because it's like, what's that trade? But what's that trade gonna be like, though? It's crazy because, like, we not even a GM, and you just thinking, like, it could be nice. Like, Jaylen Brown with Damian Lillard would be nice.
Yeah, I think it'd be better than him and CJ. I think it would be better than him and CJ.
But see, Lillard is already, 31?
31.
He's already, JB, like 25 now? 26. So they're going to be close, but if something like that, you got to make something happen in the next 3 years, max.
Speaking of Jaylen Brown being like 25 or 26, Giannis just turned 27?
Yeah.
That is horrifying for the NBA, the rest of the NBA. Because your prime years is 28 through 32. And
I think your prime years...
He's already accomplished all... Like, there's a whole list I saw, and it was all that. That is terrifying.
He's maybe a 5-time All-Star?
I'll pull it up.
All right, let's just put it like this. So he was a one-and-done player, I think, out of Greece, and he's 27, which already means he's 9 years in the league, if that.
He is a NBA champ, a Finals MVP, 2-time NBA MVP, 5-time All-Star, All-Star Game MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Defensive, Most Improved Player, and won the Bucks' first title in 50 years. And he's 27 years old.
Why you cross your arms like that? No, like, that's real. Like, he's done so much, and I put it like this. I was like, well, when LeBron leaves... Because LeBron's going to leave in the next 4 years.
Giannis will be the best player.
Giannis will be 31.
I think he's damn near the best player right now.
Giannis will be 31. And Giannis is going to have the next 6 years to wreck shop. I think Giannis will have 3 championships before his career is done.
He could have... I don't know. He is insane.
Listen, a healthy Nets team is not beating them, like I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Healthy Nets team, like he's not beating them. He's not beating them.
Well, Kyrie's not going to play with the Nets this year, so I think the Bucks would beat the Nets.
Man, somebody better.
He's not.
I just want Kyrie to get another one.
I saw a report. He's only playing if he gets traded. That's what I saw.
I mean,
because they won't let him play away. Other teams will let him play in away games, but they won't even let him play in away games or anything. So I don't
know if I could have
just James Harden and KD against a fully healthy Bucks team. The Bucks are gonna.
But they're still the best ISO. You put 3 of the best ISO players in the league on one team. That's ISO game.
Well, it's going to be 2 because Kyrie ain't playing.
Don't even matter. Patty Mills is hooping.
Patty Mills.
Hey, Spurs.
Put
Spurs.
Drew Holiday on him. Nothing's going to happen.
And who guarding Harden?
Put Chris Middleton on Patty Mills.
Who guarding KD?
Giannis.
Well, I don't. Well,
and then Drew Holiday's guarding Harden.
So who's guarding?
Brook Lopez isn't even playing.
You know what? That's
Bobby
already
Portis
that's
guarding.
Like a bad. Nah, Bobby Portis.
Paul Millsap, LaMarcus Aldridge are 50 years old.
Blake Griffin.
What is he doing this year? Averaging like 3 points.
I don't even know for real. Like
nothing.
I just know that he.
The Bucks would beat the Nets right now in a series, and actually, they will at the end of the year.
Well, I mean, but the Nets are number 1 in the conference right now.
Yeah, but what happened the first game of the? It was the first game of the year, but the Bucks.
Oh yeah, we got waxed.
Rocked.
We got waxed. They got waxed.
Not we. Ain't no we.
Don't act like you ain't no Nets fan.
Nah, I hate the Nets. I see. I don't go.
Hold up, can the camera see it? Yeah, my junk say Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Hey, I only wearing it because I got white on.
I just don't like KD.
Because I got white on, bro.
Don't like KD.
Oh, man.
Used to be my favorite player, but no more.
He said, traitors.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's switch it over to the city team. Cavs.
Hey.
They are still balling.
They lost their last 2 games, so now they're 500, but
before that, though, I think they won 2 or 3.
Or are they 13-12?
They should be 13 and 12.
I think they're 13 and 12, yeah.
Because they were up. Darius Garland dropped 26 and 10, and he just dropped 32.
This is the Jazz by 1. The Jazz could not miss a shot. I mean, they were making everything.
No, that's an upcoming team in the West.
Yeah, upcoming. I think they're very good. They've proven themselves to be good.
Well, they lost to the Clippers with no Kawhi, which made me think like they're there, but if you can't take out Paul George, you got more work to do. And you lost in 6. Or was it 5? No, I think it was 6.
6, yeah.
Like, I remember I was watching that game, like...
Just to be close with that team. They're 3rd in the West, behind the Suns and the Warriors, so they're doing something good.
They were 1 last year.
Yeah, so, I mean,
and you lost
it's good to see it's good to see the Cavs play in that type of game with them. They were down by 15 with, like, 5 minutes left, and then they came all the way back.
They've been down 20 and then scooped the Celtics up and threw them in the trash.
They just don't give up.
They're really a fighting team. Yeah. Like, Darius Garland said it himself.
That's why you don't want to play them in the playoffs, because they're going to be... If they get there, I would not want to play them.
They got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
They're just a... But I think that the same team, they're also sick of people saying, oh, they're young, they'll figure it out. They're young, they'll figure it out. Oh, they don't have experience. Like, no. They've been hooping their whole life.
Then they were down by double digits to the Bucks, and they came back. They only lost by, I think they lost by 8, but they hung in there with the Bucks the whole game, basically.
And there's nobody
that's a
really
good sign. Brook Lopez was the only one that didn't play.
And Giannis is still like...
Giannis he had 27, but still, like, that's low for Giannis. Like, you'll take that.
I don't even want to think that's low because, like, even if he averaged that, he would be, like, the top 5 in scoring. And it's still running and still wrecking shop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, there's a lot of good teams. Like, the East is so much good, but so much better, but I like seeing that the Cavs are... Yeah. We're in there.
Yeah.
We're like...
We're relevant.
Like,
it's nice to be relevant again.
They tell you, look at the light at the end of the tunnel. And you look, you like, I see the light. Like, it's there.
It hurts,
I just need to get there.
It hurts so much that Colin Sexton can't play.
But
it really does suck.
It really do.
I feel so bad for him.
It's get back gang for him.
He was with us while we've been horrible. He's been through all the horrible years, and then the 1 year we're good, he tears his meniscus.
And he would make us much better.
Yeah.
Like, instead of us being, 13
he's that
and 12.
go-to bucket getter. Like, you need a bucket, give it to him.
And he's
Garland has been showing that he can start to do that. He's been shooting really well.
That's what I said. I said Sexton's going to be gone. I'm looking for Garland to take
and he's
5 to 7 more shots a game.
He's been playing really good.
And he's facilitating.
Yeah. And I keep saying, Chetty off the bench is so good. Like, he's the reason why we came back against the Jazz. When we were down by 15, he came in. I think he had like 3 steals in a row. He had like 2 threes and some layups. I was like, he's a big part of this team. As weird as it is to say it, Chetty is a big part of this team.
I low-key still be trying to be like, you know what, Kevin Love don't be playing, but he really be playing. No, he's really shooting.
I appreciate you, Kevin. I appreciate you now. You're actually trying. You still piss me off sometimes, but thank you for showing you actually care now.
Can you just, like, suck it up and come to work, please? I'm begging you, like, please, like, For real.
Jared Allen's he's going to be an all-star.
Kevin Love with Jared Allen. See, that's the thing.
Jared Allen needs to be an all-star.
There's so many players in this league that put numbers up like that about all-stars.
Like, in the East right now, because Bam's going to be hurt, so he's not going to have as many.
Well, we don't know that. Well, Bam is only out
he's
for
out
a
for
month.
4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. He'll be out for like a month.
I still think Jared Allen's playing better than Bam has been, even before Bam got hurt.
Really?
And I feel like he's meant more to the team than.
What big men in the East have been killing right now?
I mean, Joel Embiid and
That's
Jared
a
Allen.
given.
Jared Allen.
So I didn't know about no other big man in the East.
Who else?
That's crazy because I can't think of none right now.
I mean, Giannis is a.
No, I don't want to count him. I don't want to count him as a big man.
So you got to put Jared Allen.
He's literally a big man, but like
you got to put Jared Allen in.
He's a force to be reckoned with. I mean, he's a shot blocker. He's a shot blocker that's not afraid to.
I mean, John Collins is playing good. I don't even know.
John Collins, he's just a poster.
I got him in fantasy basketball, but he gets good fantasy points, but doesn't mean he's playing.
You know who would be nice to see in an All-Star game? Ja and Anthony Edwards.
Ja will make it, but I don't know. Oh no, because he's hurt.
Well, he's hurt temporarily.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna make it because Anthony Edwards has about, I'd say, he won't make it this year, but next year or the year after that, he'll make it.
Karl Anthony Towns.
He's in the
West.
West.
On West though. Another big man.
So Jared Allen has to make it.
That's who you sticking with?
Yeah. Al Horford? No.
Nah.
No.
Who's number one in the East right now? Oh, I was gonna say something about the Bulls, but like
LaMarcus Aldridge? No. Vucevic? No. Jared Allen's better than
Jokic is on the West, so that's not even gonna matter. But he's still
Jared Allen needs to be an all-star.
Bro, you're really almost selling me with this right now.
No, it's just we're just speaking facts. We know there's not. It's just Joel Embiid and Jared Allen that are like. Nerlens Noel? No.
Julius Randle. I mean, he was also he's still hooping, but like.
Not really. Not doing that good this year. All of his shooting stats are down and everything.
I mean, regardless of the stats. All right, the stats matter. They tell you
that's like the main thing for the All-Star game.
Like, they matter, but like, oh my God, I'm just naming like really, Jared Allen. Now, if he was an All-Star, that'd be great for the city of Cleveland.
Can you imagine if the Nets had him? I guess James Harden wouldn't have been there though, because that's who they traded.
We didn't need him. The Nets didn't need him. They had everything they needed.
I didn't realize how good Jared Allen was until he got here.
No, Jared Allen, he shot blocked all your favorite players. Giannis.
Yeah.
Joel
I didn't know he could score.
LeBron,
I didn't know he could score
KD,
like that. He's putting up like 25 points a game. In the last like 8 games, I think he's put up like 25
But he's also
points
snagging like 16 boards.
He's disgusting.
Ridiculous. And it's like, the Nets was perfect without him. All right, Kyrie go down, don't worry about it. We got Landry Shamet who'd be shooting threes, and we got Karis LeVert off the bench who's dropping 20. And he's the bench player.
It's just crazy.
They ain't need him. And then you got rid of Karis LeVert, Shamet, Jared Allen, Taurean Prince, a pick for James Harden who ended up getting hurt later down the line and couldn't get healthy for the playoffs. And he over here skipping through games and didn't want to play hurt during Game 7. We still lost. And we just looking at KD. I remember people was bashing KD. They was like, LeBron didn't have this much trouble when he was in the East. Nah, yeah, it didn't matter because that 2018 LeBron was something special.
That's disgusting.
32 years.
That's the best player I've ever seen in my life.
By far.
That is.
I don't want to say by far like Kobe wasn't a beast, but like
that is.
LeBron was. That 32-year-old 2018 LeBron was something special.
That was
the amount
everybody
of game
takes
winners,
it for granted, but when he retires and they look back at that year, they're gonna be like, holy, like
the amount of game winners that man hit.
It's disgusting. With that team, oh my gosh.
With who he had,
yeah, that was disgusting.
A baby Jordan Clarkson. This was baby face, no tattoo Jordan Clarkson.
Yep.
That was baby Larry Nance, older version of
Jeff Green.
You had
Jose Calderon,
George Hill. You had my man. I think Shump was. I think still no. Because he got traded and he was on the Kings. He was in Sacktown.
Thompson was just
Tristan, and then
Kevin
you got
Love doing anything.
Nope. He just said, "I did my job in the last series." Y'all remember that? The stop that was me.
Yeah.
The stop that was me. Like no, like we ain't been back since.
Nope.
And if you think about it right now, it's like it's only been 3 years, which is not a drought.
4.
4, going on 4. No, 4 because it's Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
Wait, this is 4th year in the league?
Because Garland's 3rd.
So technically, it's only been. This is year 4.
Yeah.
That if we don't make it. If we don't make it. It will
Seems
be
like
4
it's
years.
been longer, though.
Yeah, but it's like it's only been 3 years. It was 2018. It's only 2021.
Yep.
So, I mean, I love this, what we're doing with our teams, though.
Yeah.
Jared Allen become an all-star. It'll be huge for the city of Cleveland.
In Cleveland, too.
Because I know what that felt like when Kyrie was an all-star. Yeah. And, but we weren't winning any games, though.
Yeah.
Like, we were winning games, but not winning games.
Yeah.
And he was the all-star out of his second year because of how talented and an offensive threat he was. And now it's
the All-Star game is in Cleveland this year, so if we get Jared Allen there, that'd be awesome.
That would be ridiculous. I wanna go. It's in Cleveland. It will never be in
Bro,
Cleveland.
I was looking
again.
at tickets. You don't want to go.
They probably $12,000. So I'm just capping. Probably like $1,200.
Nosebleeds are like $1,000. Nosebleeds. Same for like the All-Star game Saturday night, like the dunk contest and all that. It's still like $2,000 for a ticket.
We need to start a GoFundMe. I need to go.
Get us sponsored so we can get into the arena and interview the players.
What'd you say you wanted? Hey, yo, Seat Geek. Listen up. I need y'all to send me some tickets. Send us some tickets. I'm talking about courtside. I want to see Kevin Hart. I need to see Drake. I need all the famous people.
Well, who knows? They'll be in Cleveland. We might have like Steve Harvey.
All-Star is an all-star.
Steve Harvey
all-star
will be
games
here.
are all-star games.
Steve Harvey will be here.
I
He's
would
from
love
Cleveland.
to
He'll
meet
probably be
Steve
there.
Harvey. I would love to meet Steve Harvey. That man is like.
But yeah, I'm excited. If anything, just go downtown. It'd be fun. Just go downtown. But that's enough.
He said, "Yeah, that's enough of that." Bet into what? Spread the wealth.
Spread the wealth, yes sir.
Ooh, what games is coming up? Who we
All
betting
right,
for?
so Thursday night we got the Steelers at the Vikings, and I got the Steelers +3. I think they'll cover, and I think they'll beat the Vikings. Haven't been playing that good, so I think the Steelers.
I know the Vikings just lost, but I feel like they might need some redemption.
They just lost to the Lions.
I know that. That's why you need redemption.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
is
like,
true.
I feel like they just really need this, and
That
plus
is
I
true.
like Justin Jefferson. Like that man is a
So
dog.
Vikings -3. You think they win by more than 3?
See, -3 to the Steelers. No, I think the Vikings will win, but
Okay,
I
so
don't
you
think
just
they'll
Vikings
pass.
money
Yeah,
line. You got the money
I'm
line.
just taking the money line.
All right, then we got Raiders Chiefs 1:00 game on Sunday. I got over
Chiefs.
52.5.
Ha!
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of points scored in that game. So,
Yeah, I'm taking Chiefs. I'm just gonna go straight to the money line.
all right. Then we got Browns Ravens 1:00. I got the Ravens -3. I think they'll win by more than 3. As much as I hope I'm wrong.
Nah, you supposed to be the Browns to the end.
Yeah, I know.
Till the wheels fall off, flat
we
tires
could've-
and all, engine checks, everything, oil change, everything,
If
windshield wiper fluid, gone, heat, don't work. You supposed to be there.
If we can't win,
You're not supposed to know.
we can't win off Lamar throwing 4 picks. I just don't think we're gonna win, even if we're at home. I hope I'm wrong though. Ravens -3. What do you got?
I'm picking the Ravens, yeah, but you were just supposed to pick the Browns.
No. Then we got Bills Bucks Sunday 4:25.
I like the Bills and the way they've been playing, but it's the Bucks.
I got the
It's
Bucks
Buccaneers.
-3.5. I think
Yeah,
they won by more than that.
I do too.
Then,
They lost to somebody who only threw 3 passes.
at home.
What they gonna do with someone throwing 23 passes? Like, I'm cool.
They lost to a rookie throwing 3 passes. What they gonna do with Tom Brady?
throws 23 passes, 33 passes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
That was good. I like that. That
joke.
was good.
That's who I'm picking.
And then Sunday Night Football, we got the Bears versus the Packers. I got over 44 because I think the Packers are going to
Packers are
score
gonna run it
like
up.
30-some points.
They
The
gonna run
Bears
it
will
up.
have some, so
Yeah.
hopefully over 44. Then the last football NFL game, we got Rams versus Cardinals Monday night. I got Rams +3. I think they're going to upset the Cardinals.
Well, Kyler Murray's back. And he came back, last week?
Well, I think they'll cover the points. I think they have a good chance of upsetting, but I'm taking the points just in case.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
Got the Cardinals -3 or what? Money line. -3 or money
No,
line?
it's going to be the money line. I don't know why you betting against. No, I feel why you are, but no, I'm still picking the Cardinals.
All right, and then NBA tonight we got the 76ers and the Hornets. I got the Hornets +7. I think they'll cover that.
I mean, the way they played against that Milwaukee
Bucks,
team,
yeah.
And they only lost because there was only 5 seconds left on that
And
clock.
you just throw Giannis right down the middle and shoot a layup.
Easiest person to go to. And you didn't want to foul him because I don't know why. And then you didn't even contest him. Well, it was
contested. It was a
a
hard
really
layup.
good. He hit the bottom of the backboard and it went up. But the Hornets are still playing really well. Miles Bridges is coming back because remember he started off real hot to the season. Then he wasn't doing as much because LaMelo been taking off. Kelly Oubre fitting back in. Melo been hooping and what? Miles
That's
Bridges
another
just
guard
dropped.
we were talking about for the East. Another guard.
Melo, he can, but him before
I think he'll
Alonzo,
be in the. I think he'll be in the All-Star game.
No, he should be in the. This is only his second year. He should be in the Rising Star game though.
I think he's going to be in the All-Star game though.
Oh, if he is, then that'd be dope. I mean, he is putting up the numbers.
Yeah, he
triple doubles, but I think
the Hornets will cover 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Hornets too. I just like the way they've been playing.
They don't even have to win. Just don't lose by more than 7.
Yeah, he says
then
don't lose by more
Bulls
than
and the Cavs. DeMar DeRozan has COVID. I don't think Vucevic is playing. So I got the Cavs. Cavs are favored in this, -2.5.
I don't like you picking
I got
over
the Cavs. I got the Cavs.
one
-2.5.
Cleveland team. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm going with the Cavs all the way.
Cavs -2.5.
Shoot, I might go to that game tonight. It might happen. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out. But if I do, y'all gonna know.
There you got Bucks versus Heat. Bucks are a better team. I got Bucks -6.
Yeah, but I mean, it might be a difference with having Kyle Lowry there. But I mean, come on now, the Cavs wrecked y'all.
Bam ain't playing. I don't even know if Jimmy's
Bam
playing.
not playing. Oh, see, that's a big. Yeah,
Bucks -6.
Bucks is up.
Then this is
Ooh,
surprising.
-6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is surprising. The Blazers and the Warriors.
See,
the Warriors are -12.5. I think the Blazers will lose by less than that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
So I got the Blazers +12.5.
When these two face off, and Damian Lillard and Steph Curry, the babyface assassin himself, Mr. I'll shoot it and point at you in the stands in the sky, they always end up putting up numbers. But the crazy thing about it is only one of them is cooking. Damian Lillard cooks y'all for 51. Steph Curry doesn't have a good game. You lose. That was in the 73-9 season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damian Lillard has a poop game. Steph Curry drops his first 60 ball.
That's why I think it's going to be close.
Then it's always like Damian Lillard cooks again. He hits a game winner in Golden State. Like, it's always like, I never see both of them drop, like, just these two players. Like, when there's Kyrie's in the mix, because, you know, all three of them are, like, super dominant. Like, when Dame and Kyrie go up, they both dropping 40 apiece. Kyrie and Curry, you know, they're getting 30, 40. And it's like, when these two, it's always like one is always hotter than the other. And
I just think the Blazers, they're not going to lose by more than 12, 13.
I mean, that team has just been firing, though. I mean,
Yeah,
Damian Lee is decent, but Jordan Poole been hooping.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, unless it's going to be a rough night for Steph, I mean, the Blazers, I don't think the Blazers will lose with 12, though.
No, 13.
Yeah, it's 12.5, so 13. So I don't think they'll lose by 13, but...
So I got the Blazers
but
covering
Golden
that.
State will probably win the game.
Yeah, they'll probably win, but I just don't think the Blazers will lose by that much.
Watch me say that, and all of a sudden, Dame, if you're listening, give me a quick 40 ball. I need one this year from you. It's been too long since I've seen you drop 40.
And last game for tonight, the Celtics versus the Clippers. I got the Celtics +3.5.
Oh, 3.5, yeah. That's pretty easy. That's going to be a close game regardless.
Yeah.
Unless Paul George sells me again, like I talked about. Who were they playing?
I don't know.
The Kings.
Yeah, I told you Kings would cover.
And he's covered and won. But I said only Paul George had a rough game, but I still picked the Clippers. And now it's like, I don't want to pick the Clippers now. But I feel like if I don't, Paul George
you got it. Go with them. Go with them.
Let's put some real money on the table. Then. What's up?
All right, no.
So I left all my tip money at the place yesterday at the Bees. But no, I'm gonna go with the Clippers.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the Clippers. I need Paul George to give me 30.
That wraps up Spread the Wealth, and then we'll go into our recap. Go ahead.
I mean, football's been good. Football side for the city been a little rough.
Yeah.
But football around, I mean, people out here setting records with 3 passes. I'm sorry, that's literally the highlight of the whole NFL. If you got
the Lions won.
And Lions won. So they're going to headline for sure for having their first win It only took him 15 weeks, 16 weeks to, like, get something like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what else was going on? I mean, Ben Simmons need to come back. He might be in some trade talks. They said that Damian Lillard wants to play with him. Damian Lillard, I forgot to say this, he was on Twitter talking about people just love drama. Maybe he does want to play with Ben Simmons, but he doesn't want to give up his guy. Yep. So, I mean, it is what it is. Cleveland, we've been hooping, and we're still above the 500 mark, and you know we're in the East, and it doesn't take that many wins to get the East.
With the hardest schedule in the NBA so far.
So, honestly, at this rate, if we keep going at this rate, we will be in the playoffs, if not the play-in.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, that's always looking good. And last but not least, I mean, spreading the wealth. We're going to see if these bets come in.
Yes, sir.
I'm really going to see if I'm really finna go to this Cavs game. Because just play the Bulls. Because it was like, the Bulls are fun to watch. Like, yeah. I want to see that. And see if my man Garland going to give me another quick little 25 and 10. Something like that. But, I mean, that's it for me.
All right, yep. That's all for this episode of 2 Minutes to Go podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at 2 Minutes to Go. Or on... you can subscribe to our YouTube at 2 Minutes to Go podcast.
I've been your host. I've been Darian.
And I'm Jax.
We out. Catch us next week, next Wednesday, with another banger. Peace.